Have you seen the viral video of this mom crying while baking the birthday cake? Well, there's a lot more to the story. Let's talk about it. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about the massively viral video of the mom cooking the birthday cake for herself because she's a single mom and she wants her kids to have something there while they sing her happy birthday. And she's crying in the video. There's a lot of comments. You go, girl. We're rooting for you. All this, that, and the third. Now, right when I first saw it, I was like, something doesn't quite seem right here. The biggest red flag for me was crying while recording yourself on the video, then uploading it. I'm like, okay, I understand you might cry. You may have an emotional moment, but when you're editing this video of yourself crying and setting everything up, the lighting and the positioning of the camera, I'm like, okay, what are we really doing here? Are you an influencer? Is this fake? Is it a prank? Is it a gag? Like, what's really happening? Now, her ex-husband, who she had the kids with, I presume, has spoken out and done his own video about what she was talking about, or at least the premise of it is kind of BS because there's a lot more than meets the eye. Now, first things first, let's just watch the first one. I'm not going to play the audio because it's just music. And of course, I don't want to get a copyright on this. But after we get done playing this, just for the context, I'm going to show you what the husband said. And this was really brutal. And before I begin, do not harass this woman. Do not harass the ex-husband. If you have any comments, positive and negative, leave them right here on this video. And without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it. I'll read the caption that says, being a single mom is making your own birthday cake on your birthday so that your babies can feel happy they are singing to you. You can see her crying and she's, just dumping some flour in the big bowl. I don't see any other ingredients. There's a few other things I see in the video, but I won't say them until she's done. And of course, I can't play the audio because it's just music and I don't want to get a copyright. But I didn't see her add anything else. Maybe she did in the process. Okay, now can we go back? That's the video right there. But a few things I see. First of all, she says in this caption that she's making the birthday cake. Now, I'm not a rocket scientist. I'm not a baker. I don't spend all my days in the kitchen slaving away, making nutritious goodies and treats and whatnot for all the youth of the town. I don't do that. But what I do recognize is that this is not a cake pan. This is a pan for cupcakes, muffins, or cupcakes at best. This is not what you make a birthday cake in. Maybe birthday muffins or birthday cupcakes. Okay, that's number one. But number two, this bracelet right here, you might not be able to see it. It's not really the best quality video, but that appears to be a Van Cleef bracelet. And if you know about those are very expensive. You're talking about $25,000, $30,000 for a bracelet. Okay, so that's not a cheap piece of, jewelry. I see the home behind her. Looks very nice. Range hood, backsplash, updated appliances, nice cabinetry, modern, the gray white style. You got a gas stove. You appear to be pretty well off. So what's up with the crying and why are you making birthday cupcakes, calling it a cake? All right. And then beyond that, why would you set up a camera on a tripod or whatever it is and then record yourself crying, put sappy music on it, edit it? Because there was jump cuts in here. Okay. I'm going to play it again in the background. There was jump cuts. Let me go back a little bit. There's jump cuts. Okay. And you kind of going back in time. So that means that you were editing things and you took a little bit of time to edit it because right here, you have the cupcakes filled up with the batter. And right here, you're making it from the very beginning. So what's going on? It's out of order. You got a nice background behind you. You're crying, putting music behind it, captioning it, and you uploaded it to your social media. There's nobody around. What's going on? The only time I can say that it makes sense for someone to have video of themselves crying on the internet is if someone else records them and they don't know about it. I saw the young guy at the Drake concert, the security guard. He was crying. And then that got uploaded, but he didn't know it. Now, sometimes that can be fake too, but different story. I digress. Let's get to what the husband said because that's the real meat and potatoes here. And let's go ahead and roll it. So you see what it says right here. Stitch incoming from ex-husband. I'm going to try to go ahead just a tad bit because of the music. And her caption on the bottom says, "Geez, I'm tired of hurting."
So I've been sent this video a lot over the last few days. People asking my thoughts and my comments on it. And before anyone says, oh, you don't know her situation, or, you don't know what she's going through, well, I do, because I lived it. I'm her ex-husband, and right now I have full custody of our kids. This is our parent agreement, as you can see.
My man come with receipts. So let's pause. This is the ex-husband, and he has full custody of the kids. So when you're talking about you're a single mom, what does that really mean? Are you technically a single mom if you don't have custody or if you don't have full custody? I mean, you're single and you're a mother, but when you say single mom, that term is typically used for people who have custody of their kids and they're raising the kids by themselves. Not when a dad has full custody and you just have visitation. That's not what that's called. Not really.
I have all weekdays and weekends, time sharing.
Hold on. So it says the father shall have all weekday and weekend time sharing with the children.
With the kids. All at holiday academic breaks.
And childcare. Only the father may select appropriate childcare providers for the children. And let's pause right here. For a dad to be able to achieve this, that must mean the mom has some issues, because this is very, very, very uncommon. You can fight all you want, argue all you want. It doesn't matter. Moms get the custody 90% of the time. I've seen cases where mom smoked crack for a living and still got the kids when a dad was a straight A, squeaky clean, leave it to beaver, just, a Boy Scout, a complete just square guy can't get custody, but the mom who smokes crack gets custody. I've seen it happen quite a bit.
And for her to get any rights back to the kids, these are the things that she needs to do. And yes, child support, she owes that.
So look, she owes $21,175.29 in child support.
To over $21,000. So she's a mother and doesn't pay child support.
Not a mugshot. That's crazy.
She was then arrested for check fraud, and during that hearing, it turned out that it was found that she stole almost $1 million from another guy. And also, she faked cancer in the past.
So that kind of ties it together. Remember I told you about the Van Cleef bracelet that she had on? That's a telltale sign of somebody that has some money. So if the allegations are true, what she's saying, that she stole $1 million from a guy, that could have been part of the proceeds right there, that bracelet. And then if she did that with one guy, how about other guys? Like, what's really going on? What does she do for a living? And then he says that she faked cancer. Let's back up a little bit so you can hear that part.
Dollars from another guy. And also, she faked cancer in the past. These are scans that she would send and post on her page before. So, to sum it up, this person, for people that follow her or giving her praise and telling her how strong and how, amazing she's doing, well, she's really not a full-time mom. She barely has her kids. She goes out all the time. And she doesn't even have a job even. So she just really not someone that other single moms should really be looking towards as for inspiration or anything like that. There are a lot of, hardworking single moms out there, and a lot of respect to them. All I just want to say is she just isn't one of them. So hopefully everyone can see this video and know, who she really is. Peace.
That's pretty rough. That's rough. So the ex-husband came through. The father of the kids came through, says, hey, I have the kids. She does not have the kids. There was, $1 million that she took from somebody allegedly from a whole different guy. There's a lot going on. This is not who you really want to look up to if you're a single mom. Now, before I close, I want to say this. Shout out to all the single moms out there that are actually, that actually have that title and that actually do that work, where there's no help from the father, or there could be help from the dad, but ultimately it's you raising the kids, you taking care of the household. Shout out to you guys, the ones that are out there doing things right. But to the scammers and people that just want to go party and not really handle their responsibilities as a mother or father, I don't have any respect for you guys. I don't care. Look, I don't care what color you are. I don't care what gender you are. If you don't really take care of your kids, given the opportunity, because I know sometimes you have alienation and you can't. I understand some of those things happen. I'm talking about if you have the opportunity and you refuse to do it. If you're engaging in criminality, things of this nature, I have no respect for you at all. This case with the mom on TikTok, I can't say that I didn't see it coming. I mean, come on. Setting up her camera and crying and editing and putting music and captions and crying and uploading. I mean, that was bogus from the beginning, but I didn't know just how bogus it was until the ex-husband came with receipts to let us know what's really going on. And that's pretty much all I got. Whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.